For some seniors, tonight is their final night under the lights on the football field. It has been a journey that has seen its share of highs and lows, but one that hopefully has created lasting memories and a sense of accomplishment. Welcome to the Week 9 edition of the High School Blitz. While it's the end of the road for some, it's just an end to a chapter for others, with more still to be written as the regular season comes to a close. We start on the North Shore with both Hartford and Whitefish Bay fighting for a playoff berth. The Blue Dukes looking for momentum to start the third, but the handoff goes awry, and the Orioles' Aiden Grulke recovers the loose ball. E.J. Brown turns that into points for Hartford, going the final 4 yards for a 21-7 lead. The Orioles win 29-14 and clinch a spot in the postseason. Must be a full moon at Horicon-Hustaford tonight. The Marsh Falcons opening drive featuring a beautiful pass from Barrett Meyer to Caleb Peplinski. This goes for 36 yards and leads to Tristan Heerly taking the ball in from 6 yards out. Lodi clinches a playoff berth with their 28-7 win. Here's where we find our High School Blitz fans of the week. The Horicon-Hustaford student section led by senior Ruby Brandt, cowbell and all, leading the cheer for the Marsh Falcons. It's the Flyaway Conference Championship and the milk jug on the line at Mayville with Lamira visiting. Ryan Clark breaking a 7-all tie with the keeper in the third. He goes all the way, 26 yards for the score. Cardinals go up 14-7, but back comes Lamira with a very good ground game as well. Taylor Schomburg rumbling 29 yards, leading to a game-tying score. The back and forth continuing. Sawyer Hardesty getting the necessary 2 yards for the go-ahead touchdown. Mayville claims the milk jug and a share of the title, 21-14, the final there.
I mean, a sign of a winning team is a resilient team, and for them to bounce back after the heartbreak last week and to come back here and beat a quality team like Lamira, who's a really good football team, yeah, I'm very proud of that. Flyweight Conference Championship's great. Whether we're sharing it or not, who cares? It still goes on the wall. Definitely helps us with momentum going into playoffs and hopefully help our seeding as well.
National Avenue divides New Berlin West High School and New Berlin Eisenhower High School. That divide is never bigger than it is tonight, with the two facing off at Ike. Appropriately, the National Avenue Trophy is on the line with the Lions trying to clinch a postseason berth. That's why this is our High School Blitz Game of the Week. Here's Lily Zhao.
The National Avenue Championship Trophy is at stake in the Battle of New Berlin. Running game working well for both teams. First, Tyler Vetch punches in the short touchdown for New Berlin West, and the Vikings strike first on their opening drive. Vidal Spivey answers back for Ike in the second quarter. He's in from 2 yards out. We're all tied at 7. Before the half, off a line's botched punt, Sean Ryan and the Vikings take advantage. He breaks through this plow for the 17-yard touchdown run, and New Berlin West has a 14-7 lead going into the break. Ike with a great chance here to tie the game on their opening drive in the second half, but on the 1-yard line, Jarrett Hall can't corral the high snap, and Sean Ryan recovers it. That's New Berlin West's second red zone stop. The Lions get another chance here in the fourth quarter because this snap is too high for Ryan, and Ike falls on it. There's new life for New Berlin Eisenhower, and they will capitalize. Hall runs in a crucial game-tying touchdown from 2 yards out. It's 14-14. Ike sends this game into overtime, where both teams will get a chance to score from the 25-yard line. The Lions are on for a 32-yard field goal first, but Jackson Chasko comes flying in and he blocks the kick. And the offense pays them off. Ryan walks it off for the Vikings with a game-winning 22-yard touchdown run, and New Berlin West wins it 20-14. And for the third straight year, the National Avenue Championship Trophy stays with the Vikings. Cue the celebration.
It means everything to me because this is the third year we've been able to take home the trophy, and I'm really proud of them because I got to lean on them and I trusted them, and I think it was a great team win overall.
What a fun way to wrap up the regular season with the playoffs starting next week. Quarterback Sean Ryan said he believes this team can go all the way. Reporting from New Berlin Eisenhower, Lily Zhao, Fox 6 Sports.
Well, thank you, Lily. From banging on the drum to carrying a team's flag, touchdown Tommy Fitzgerald has been doing everything at games throughout the region this season. Tonight, he was flying high with the Falcons and Brown Deer before they hosted Watertown Luther Prep.
Who would win if you guys wrestled each other?
Me personally, I think I would win, even though he's a little bit more up in weight. I definitely think that the technique is definitely overweight and skill is overweight, and I am better skilled than James.
He is confident, He's very confident, but it wouldn't be the case. I would beat AJ. I have decent amount of technique, strength, And like you said, I'm up on weight, so.
Who would win in a 1v1 in football?
Probably James.
Me.
FOX6 High School Blitz!
All right, Tommy, the Falcons still searching for their first win this season in the red zone early. Joseph Johnson making the hometown fans very happy as the Falcons take a 6-0 lead. But the Phoenix answer in the second quarter. Caleb Acost strolls across the goal line, and they take a 7-6 lead and go on to win by a score of 34-19. An undefeated season is what Milwaukee Obama is seeking as they face playoff-bound Reagan at Jimmy Banks Stadium. The Huskies looking to Amir Ward, and he avoids the chasing Cougars to get in for the touchdown. But Obama responds right away on the first play from scrimmage. On the ensuing drive, Jonathan Brantley going deep to Demius Johnson, and he comes down with it, and that's a 7-6 lead. But it's the Huskies who upend the Cougars 52-28. Staying in the City Conference, Riverside and Bayview wrapping up the season at Pulaski Stadium. Delano Craig busting one for the Tigers. This goes 41 yards to the house, and Riverside gets within 4. Bayview answering with Deshaun Millons McCall going 7 yards for the touchdown, and Bayview ends its season with a 52-32 win. Senior day at Milwaukee Lutheran as they end the season hosting South Milwaukee. The Rockets driving early. Bryce Plentis throwing deep, but he gets picked off by Micah Simmons. This time, Plentis decides he's going to find Shondell Williams in the flat, and that's the perfect call. He waltzes in 30 yards for the score. After the Rockets force a turnover, Michael Branch turns that into 6 points, and Milwaukee Lutheran wins 26-12. And how about going old school through Leach's lens tonight? Award-winning photojournalist Michael Leach finding Milwaukee Lutheran senior Jonte Watt with the vintage Leatherman's jacket. It's to honor his mom by celebrating and appreciating the high school experience. Medals for track, football, and wrestling adorn the jacket. And with senior night, appropriately, he shares it with his mom. Well, what a way to wrap up the regular season in the Week 9 edition of the High School Blitz. For the seniors who have played your final game, congratulations and thank you. The moments from this week and all the previous weeks live on our website, fox6now.com. Next week, the new season kicks off, and we can't wait to tell the stories of this year's playoffs.